What is up, folks? This is Ericast, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Alright, so I realized when I came back here to buy the branch that I didn't talk at all about infusion. I just kind of looked at it and was like, oh, that's not what I thought it was, and moved
You've
on.
quite unusual teeth.
So, infusion. So, incense is what I'm talking about here. And what it is you can go ahead and use a certain type of spice on different sorceries. So this can be really useful if you have a certain sorcery that you want to be able to use, say Greater Magic Weapon, which I don't have at the moment, and you don't really have that much intelligence as a stat. So what you do is you go to that specific thing and you use either Simpleton Spice for intelligence or Skeptic Spice for faith, and it decreases the level of intelligence or faith that you need to use a spell. So for example, it's a waste to do this, but just to show you. Alright, so this one needs 12 faith. As you can see, it has a star and then it has 12 for faith. So I don't have 12 faith, but say if I had 11 faith, I could go ahead and use a Skeptic Spice and it decreases it down to 11. So if I did it again, then it decreases to 10. So 10 is as low as you can go. You can't go any lower than 10, as you can see up here. This is also for 10 intelligence, and it's blacked out, so I can't use that anymore. So that is how the instance works. Pretty cool. Mainly that is used on the magic weapons, so that people that are dex or strength-based characters can lower them down to the point that they can actually use them. And it can be very useful because that adds a good amount of damage to your weapon. So that's nice. And it can also be used for other things like ball control or cast light or heal. It's used quite often for heal. Just for mainly solo stuff, but I guess you could use it for PvP. I'm not quite sure why you'd want to, but so that's what's up with that. And I don't think, I don't really have many souls left at the moment, but our branch, and I have the ring, so
Cheers.
yep, you're welcome. Alright, so I'm going to head back to the other area, and I will see you guys there. So see you in a second. Alrighty, folks, so I have made it back basically to where we were. Not a frame rate drop, but that basilisk over there is not looking all that good. I guess that's just what happens sometimes. I don't know. It's kind of strange. That didn't turn out quite right. That's okay, though. And this is just easier to do it this way because they're just one-hit kills. Alright, so raw stone, not bad. Don't really need any more at the moment, but stuck on the person. Alright, so what we're needing to do is go ahead and use our branch back up on this guy. Okay. I was like, is that a person or is that an NPC? And this guy is definitely an NPC. Yeah. It's kind of nasty to fight him over here, but he's not too bad. He's just annoying. And make sure you don't get hit like that. Almost got hit. Alright. One more of those or just a couple more hits. And that'll give you the Fang Key, which will allow us to open up the door that was locked. Pretty easy. So actually I only killed one guy, and I guess you really technically don't even need to kill him, but whatever. But we also have our ring, so let's go ahead and head over here, and we'll open up the door in just a minute. These pots everywhere. Yeah, I kind of figured you were. Alright. And I can't really go upstairs, which would be a better place to fight. Oh, really avoided that one. Because of that pot. Ow! Don't kill me. Phew. That was a little closer than I would have liked. Maybe a lot closer than I would have liked. Oh, nice Ferris Lockstone. Very nice. Oh, I think my mic's come down a little bit too far. Alright, there. Hopefully that sounds a little bit better. Oh, yeah. Anything else in here? Nope. Bloodstain. Alright, so let's break... Oops. Thought I had my binoculars. Let's break this. And you're going to see why here in a second. There is a lizard over here. Crystal Gecko. That's going to take 3. Wow. Okay, well, at least he's dead. So, Titanite Shard, Titanite Chunk, and a Bolt Stone. Nice. Bolt Stones are actually very nice. Alright, so, are you still down here? Yes, you are. Alright, so let's go ahead and equip the right ring. Not the Ring of Binding. Ring of Whispers.
Human, are we? This is no place for you. Be gone. Are you not afraid of me? Humans rarely come here. Those who do turn back when they see me, or make an attempt on my life. But you are different. We once had a master. He created us long, long ago. But he was born with a fatal flaw. He resented those who had what he lacked and became fully mired in hatred. Eventually, he drove himself mad. It was at the peak of this madness that he conjured up we strange creatures. Our master was a tragically lonely soul. Eventually, his solitude eroded his very reason. In the end, he never understood what it was that he truly lacked. Nobody knows when we were born, or where our master has gone. The only ones who even speak a human tongue are myself and my better half. I wish to ask a favor of you. I want you to kill my betrothed. Once, I always found her at my side. But as time went on, things went awry. She became violent, raging uncontrollably. Eventually, she came after me. And we have been locked in combat ever since. We seem to be at a standstill. The wounds we exchange are never lethal. I was born of my master's madness. Perhaps this is some curse. I will be sure to assist you in return. The past is a distant fog. My name was Targ. That is all that I remember.
Alrighty, folks, so I will be back in just a moment and we will continue on. Alrighty, so while we were talking to him, I realized my mic boom was disconnecting from my desk, so I didn't want it to fall off in the middle of a boss fight or something. That would have been kind of horrible. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab that chest, and then let's get out of here. There is a way you can go down there, but it's not really worth it. I guess we can go ahead and go down there. They may have changed things. Thing is, well, like I said, they may have changed things. So let's go ahead and use this one. And we'll go ahead and move down here and see. Yeah, I need another branch to be able to do it, which I don't have. I only have what I what I need. Alright. So now we will go talk to another peculiar creature. And I don't think I'm going to fight anything between here and there, because there's really no reason to. I don't want to be cursed. That would be bad. So we should be able to just run by these guys. Those are too far away, and this one should just leave us alone, even if he stands up. No, he doesn't. Alright. So we're just going to run right over here. And fall down this hole again. And all the basilisks are already dead, so don't have to worry about them. Doo-doo, and we can open this. Use Vanky.
Thank you for helping me. I am Ornifex. I owe you some form of thanks, but have nothing for you at the moment. If it would not trouble you, could you visit my abode just down the way? Thank you, kind traveler. I believe that I can be of assistance if you would visit me at my home. Thank you.
And that's all she says for now. We get another fragrant branch. Awesome. But I'm not going to use it back there because there may well be better places. And I'm pretty sure there are better places to use that. There are a lot more statues in the game now. And there are a lot more branches, it seems. But I don't know how many branches we'll have in the end. So I'm going to be as conservative as I can with them. Alright, so let's go ahead. Oh, it's just an actual player. Let's go ahead and do this. Probably get invaded. And then we'll go ahead and do this. And get cursed. Alright, so it looks like most of these guys you can just run past and just ignore them. Which used to be the case as well, but it wasn't as much the case as it is now. Like, you would end up getting at least a couple of them, but now it looks like you don't even have to get any of them. Except for the one that's on the bridge. Alright, so this should be... Yep. And Scorpion Tark. And we'll go ahead and switch over to our spells. Alright. Come on, Tark. Let's go face off against your other half. I will not say better half, because she's not. Probably more evil half, I guess you would say. She's pretty quick. Extremely ugly. Not gonna focus on him? That would be nice. Alright, so out of Soul Spears. At this point in the game, we don't really have many of them. And no matter whether you're fighting in melee or fighting as a caster, this really isn't that hard of a fight. You just have to watch out for spells like that. And you see that item that's up on the branch over here? Don't even bother. Because you will fight to get it, and it's a pain in the butt to get. And once you finally get it, you're like, seriously? Basically, if it's Minecraft equivalent. Oh, and when she goes under, stand over here on this broken piece of wall and she won't hurt you. But otherwise you can run around and try to avoid the Tremors-like effect there. But anyway, it's basically Vex's stick. So, it's the equivalent of that. Nope. But I'd say she's probably one of the easier bosses, once you know how to avoid her attacks. Especially since she focuses on Tark most of the time. And as long as you talk to him before you come and see her, then he'll show up. If you don't, then he won't. Yeah, I knew that was a little greedy. Oh well. She's dead. You're welcome. Yeah, see, she didn't even really give that many souls. But, that's that boss. Nothing really special. But, no, ignore the sign. It's not right. None of these are secret passages. Don't even worry about it. Because if you do, there are a lot of them to check. We'll probably... Oh, I didn't actually mean to cast it like that. We'll probably go ahead and stop at this bonfire that's coming up here. It seems a pretty decent place since we're changing zones. These guys actually aren't that bad, even if you're melee. Just don't fight them in the water. So they're not resistant at all to spells. And they're... I'll say they're squishy, because they're not. But... Prism Stone. Yeah. Oh, they removed the Mimic. Or they moved the Mimic. Which is even scarier. But, yeah. So, this is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and go spend our souls back in Majula. Since we already have a bunch. We don't want to lose them. The chance that we lose them is not all that high, but it could happen. Alright, so.
Bearer of the curse, lest this...
Alright, so level up. Alright, we have Int to where we want it. We have Attunement to where we want it. I could use some more strength and dex, but let's go ahead and I guess add 2 to adaptability. That seemed like a bad idea. Alright, so yeah. All done. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. There's all my stats just in case you're curious. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day.